Active and passive voices. I'm back with the lessons. Muhammad Ramajan Ali with you, the students of class 10. Today we will learn the changes of active and passive voices. I say my prayer regularly. My prayer is said by me regularly. So, students, can you tell me what is it related to here? Learning outcomes. After the lessons, the students will be able to identify the definition of passive voice, identify the classification of passive voice, identify the structure of active and passive voice, change the voice from active to passive. Okay, students, let us discuss voice sense in our today's class. So, what is voice? So, voice is a formation of verb by which subject does something itself or something is done by the subject. Voice can be divided into two: active voices and passive voices. Active voice. What is an active voice? When the subject is important, then this is an active voice, and when the object is important, then this is a passive voice. Active voices. Structures: subject plus transitive verb plus object. Students, he reads a book. Here, he is a subject, reads is transitive verb, and a book is an object. The structure of passive voice: subject plus auxiliary verb plus the past participle form of the verb or verb 3, and there is a preposition and it should be by, to, or for plus subject. For example, the book is read by him. So this is a passive voice, and the active voice is he reads the book. Here there is a subject, he is a subject, and reads is a transitive verb, and the book is an object. So you have a transitive verb, so you can make it passive because it has got an object also. Students, there are some list of some subjects and their objective forms. For example, the subjective form is I changes into me. This is an objective form. We changes into us. You, they, them, he, him, she, her, Rahim or Karim, and no change Rahim or Karim, the pen, animals, animals. So, how to change active to passive in the assertive sentence? For example, he pulls a rickshaw. Make it passive. A rickshaw is pulled by him. Students, you remember, is a V verb and pulled is the V3 or the past participle form of the verb. Students, you should remember some important grammatical terms in case of active and passive voice, and this is auxiliary verbs of passive voices. For example, and if it is the present simple tense, then you can use the be verb am, is, are. For present progressive or present continuous, then you can use am being, is being, are being. For present perfect, have been, has been. For present perfect progressive, then you can use have been being or has been being. Past indefinite tense was were. Past continuous tense was being were being. Past perfect tense had been. Past perfect progressive tense had been being. Future simple will be. Future progressive will be being. Future perfect will have been. Future perfect progressive you can use will have been being. And if you have the modal auxiliary verb, for example, can, could, may, might, will, would, shall, should, it should be in the passive voice, can be, could be, maybe, might be, what to be, have to be, has to be. The example is the fisherman is catching fish. This is an active voice, and the passive voice is fish is being caught by the fisherman. Here is being because it is a present progressive tense or present continuous tense. So the be verb should be is being, and the verb past participle form is caught. Now we will learn the voice sense of double objects. So in case of double objects, how can you change into passive? For example, he teaches us English. Here, us and English, we have got two double objects. So in case of the passive voice, you can use uh, English as a subject, then you can use a be verb, and it should be English is taught us by him. Let us practice. He teaches us English. And this is an active voice. And if you want to change it, then it should be we are taught English by us. And another one is English is taught us by him. So you have some exercises here and try to do yourself right now. Dear students, you can do some exercises here. Transform the sentences into passive voice. Passive voice of silent infinitives or bare infinitive. For example, I told him do this. This is an active voice, and the passive voice is he was told to do this by me. Students, there are some exceptions of passive voices. For example, if the active voice is with the reflexive pronoun, then the structure is subject plus auxiliary verb plus V3 or the past participle form of the verb plus by plus a reflexive pronoun. For example, she fans herself. And the passive voice is she is fanned by herself. Another example, he killed himself. And the answer is, or the passive voice is, he was killed by himself. Exception number two, the structure is, and if the active voice is with quasi-passive verb, quasi-passive means half passive. It is not completely full passive form. And the structure is subject plus auxiliary verb plus verb 3 or past participle form of the verb plus adjective. Examples: the rose smells sweet. This is an active voice, and the passive voice is the rose is smelled sweet. The sight looks charming. This is an active voice, and passive voice is the sight is looked charming. Students, you can do some activities now. Change the active voice into passive, and the sentences are: He advised me to tell the truth. Next one, they elected him go there. Then he ordered Rahim solve it. The bird made the wind blow. The teacher told him to do the sum. After the lessons, we have set some exercises for you how to change active into passive voices, and the sentences are: honey tastes sweet, the pill tastes bitter, the food looks delicious, the man seems strong, the sky appears blue. Thank you very much. We'll be back with the new lessons once again. Till then, have a very good day. Stay home and be safe.